Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Brookings Harbor and all the fishing boats at sea. I'm Bruce Ellis, and this is the Insider Report. So sit back, relax, and let your ears do the walking as I fill you in on what's going on in the area this weekend and beyond. Well, hello, and welcome to this week's show that keeps you in the know. Well, hey, Kat is away, so I'm doing solo today. So there we go. I got a lot to get going on here. I just hope everybody went out and had a good weekend. Of course, it was playoff weekend, so I watched the football. Yes, that was a beautiful thing. Next week's going to announce who the winners are, who's going to the Super Bowl. I'll get it out in a minute. Yeah, so that's very exciting. Other than that, didn't do too much, really. Yeah, went over to a friend's house, watched some football. That was it. It was all football related. And Junior just had his usual fun, so there you go. Got to play with his friends and all that good stuff. So, yeah, that was it for the weekend for us. And, yeah, so I hope everybody went out there and had some fun and did their groove thing out there. We got a whole lot of stuff here and got to get going. So before we go, I'd like to thank the Oregon South Coast Fishermen, otherwise known as the Castaways, Just the Jeweler, and Oregon Coast VIP Marketing for sponsoring the Insider Report. And if you'd like to sponsor our show or one of the other fine shows here at KCIW, just go to kciw.org and you will be on your merry way. And yeah, seriously, going in January here, the music might not be as thick as it usually is, but I'm going to tell you what, everything else is. So here we go. Let's get started with some music. First of all, we got Patty Ann. She'll be playing on the 24th at Misty Mountain Brewing, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Black GTO on the 25th. They'll be at Chetco Brewing Company, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Lon Goddard, he's got another one here on the 25th at Misty Mountain Brewing, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Cisco on the 25th, they'll be at the Brookings Harbor Farmers Market from 10 to 2. And on the 29th, they'll be at Chetco Activity Center, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mr. Ed's Underground Pub in Port Orford has got some music mayhem thing going on here on the 25th. Doors open at 10 a.m. It's going on all day long. On noon, they got Ashton Woods. At 1 p.m., they got Gold Beach Dan. 3 p.m., Janessa Gabrielle. 4 p.m., they got Swerve. 5 p.m., Marna and Mike. 6 p.m., Rogue Strings. 7 p.m., BB Gun. And last but not least, at 8 p.m., Antique Dog. Yeah, that's going on at Mr. Ed's Underground Pub. That's up there in Port Orford. Hey, and Misty Mountain Brewing, the music runs from 6 to 8 p.m. On the 24th, we got Patty Ann. And on the 25th, Lon Goddard. So, yeah, that's it so much for the music there. If you are out there and you are a musician or in a band or whatever, would like to get your music schedule out or have a friend that's out there, yeah, by all means, please send me your schedules to CaptainCurry541@gmail.com, and we will get you set up, and I'll even put it in the newspaper, The Insider of Southern Oregon. So there you go. So you get all kinds of media exposure. All right, so hey, we've got one happening library, that's for sure. Hey, they got a weekly events thing on Tuesdays, 11 a.m. It's the story time, stories, songs, and games for young children. At 1:30 p.m. on Tuesdays, it's chair yoga class, a beginner's yoga class that focuses on seated positions. Wednesdays at 1:30, they got after-school activities, homework help, creation station, and snacks for older kids and tweens ages 10 and up. Thursdays, they've got the 1:30 p.m. chair yoga class, a beginner's yoga class that focuses on seated positions once again. 4 p.m. after-school activities, homework help, STEM projects and games, and snacks for older kids and tweens ages 10 and up. 5:30 p.m., they've got the Easy Flow Yoga, a beginner's yoga class that includes standing positions. On Saturdays, they got a 1 p.m. Saturday Shuffle, Magic the Gathering, and more. Stop by the library every week for Saturday Shuffle, where players can bring their favorite deck and play Magic the Gathering. Gamers of all kinds are also welcome to bring their favorite card or board games from their own collections or browse the library's games and find a crew to play with. Hey, they got some monthly and special events going on as well. Running through February 14th, they've got the Thrive in 25, the Get Moving Fitness Challenge. You can join them for the Thrive in 25, a series of special events and challenges in 25 meant to empower folks to develop healthy habits, learn new skills, and strive to thrive all year long. Now, later on, I'll be talking more about that, but that'll be going on. That's kind of an exciting thing. And then on January 22nd, they've got at 1 p.m. a Craft and Connect, a monthly art workshop. Connect with the fellow crafters each month for a free step-by-step crafting workshop. Due to limited supplies, registration for each monthly workshop is required, and these workshops are designed for crafters 18+. Because these workshops provide detailed step-by-step guidance from an in-person instructor, it is very important that workshop attendees be present at the start of each class. Please plan to arrive on time. And then here's one for my grandson on January 25th, 1 p.m. They've got Dogman Party. Dave Pilkey's character Dogman is everyone's favorite crime-fighting hero. Kids and their caregivers are invited to celebrate the amazing half canine, half man cop and his beloved book series with games, crafts, and all-around wacky fun. And there'll be door prizes for the attendees, which I plan on, My grandson, he is going through all of them. As I was telling Kat last week, I think he's on number 9 now of like 13 books. That guy keeps writing away. So, very cool, very cool. Hey, on January 29th, also at the library, we got 5:30 p.m., a Look Back Book Club. In this new book club, adults and older teens are invited to revisit the classic books from their childhoods and dare to ask themselves, how do they hold up now? Are they just as good, worse, or maybe even better than we remember? Registration is required. Hey, for more info, you can visit ChetcoLibrary.org, follow them on Facebook, or call 541-469-7738. Like I said, we got one happening at a library in this town. Hey, the Wellness Center, located at 29513 Ellensburg Avenue in Gold Beach, is presenting balancing yoga classes. Seasonal practices for balanced body, breath, and mood. A twice-weekly hatha yoga class held on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Class is taught by Vanessa. Prior experience is recommended. This is not for beginners. There's also a fee for these classes. For info, you can call or text 458-205-1685. Hey, now it's time for quotes from famous people with Cousin Bruce. That'd be me. Here we go. Here are a few quotes from Dolly Parton. She was born January 19th, 1946. She says, if your actions create a legacy that inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are an excellent leader. She says, storms make trees take deeper roots. Don't get so busy making a living that you forget to make a life. And last but not least, the way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. All right. Hey, hope you enjoyed this week's quotes from Dolly Parton, born January 19th, 1946, with Cousin Bruce. Till next week, hey, have a great one. That's right. I got to see Dolly Parton back in the day at either Idaho or Washington State Fair. She was with Porter Wagner. This is back in the 60s when she was first starting out her career. And I remember she's wearing a one-piece like suits she was famous for back in the day with little sequins on it and all that good stuff. And I sit there in the front row and watch this woman belt out some tunes. That's right. So, hey, that was good stuff. Okay, hey, remember what I was talking about, the Thrive in 25? Well, this is running from now to 2/14. That's February 14th. The public is invited to Thrive in 25, a series of special events. The challenges in 2025 meant to empower folks to develop healthy habits, learn new skills, and strive to thrive all year long. Winter's Thrive in 25 event is a brand new Get Moving Fitness Challenge. This event runs through February 14th as they strive to make a habit of being more physically active this year and get connected to free library resources that can help you on your personal fitness journey. So how does the challenge work? Well, you get a fitness log and you record every 30 minutes you get moving between now and February 14th. Even if you don't complete your entire log, make sure to turn it in at the front desk by Friday, February 21st. You can go into the library to get this log. They'll recognize folks who got moving the most and enter everyone who turns in a log with at least 10 activity entries for a gift basket drawing. The drawing winners will be notified by February 28th. Now, if you're not sure how to get started, you don't need to be an athlete or have a gym membership to commit to getting more physically active. Some easy ways to get moving might include going for a walk, playing outside with your kids, grandkids, even doing sit-ups or wall push-ups during TV commercial breaks. You can do regular push-ups too. You don't need that wall. So, hey, there you go. Now, they do have a disclaimer here. Exercise, you should understand that when you're participating in an exercise or exercise program, there is a possibility of physical injury. So if you engage in this exercise program, you agree that you do so at your own risk. Voluntarily participating in these activities and assume all risk of injury to yourself and agree to the release and discharge Chetco Library from any and all the claims or causes of action, known or unknown, arising out of your participation in this event. So if you're in this event and you hurt yourself, you're on your own. So be careful. Just go out there and take it easy while you're doing it. Stick with what your body can do. There you go. So, all right. I'm all about this physical thing, too. I think it's great. I mean, I've been hitting the gym now I'm going on 2 years here coming up in July. I got back to it again after a 3-year hiatus. And I'm going to tell you what, I always felt better when I was going to it. And I'm feeling fantastic now. And any kind of activity out there, I mean, whatever you can do it. Even a walk around the park is good. Well, there you go. Hey, the Manley Art Center, Intro into Hand Built Pottery. This is a 10-week course. It's running from January 22nd to March 26th, Wednesdays, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is an in-depth pottery class exploring clay and hand-building techniques. They will cover pinch pots, slab building, coil pottery, building over both open and closed forms, and glazing. Students will learn different decorating techniques and about multiple firing options. The class is designed for someone who has no clay experience or needs a refresher course. It should give the student the skills and knowledge to be comfortable joining their open studio pottery group known as the Mudslingers. Classes run for 10 weeks. The class size is limited to 14 students, and there is a series of classes, and you must attend all the classes. There's a fee. It's $150 for members, $170 for non-members, plus a $15 firing fee. Material cost, clay is available for $55 for a 25-pound bag, which includes the use of mudslinger glazes. One bag is generally enough for the 10-week class. You can take care of that payment to Mary Jane Carlson, and participants must provide their tools. A materials list is available. Registration and payment are required before the day of the class. You can contact Manley Art Center at 541-469-1807 and be ready to get mudslinging. Yeah, very cool. Hey, here's a bit of real history with old Bushwhacker Bruce. Right. G'day, mates. Bushwhacker Bruce here, and welcome to this week's bit of real history for your knowledge pleasure. Hey, here are 5 history facts that you may not have known. The hashtag symbol is technically called an octothorpe. According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, the octo prefix refers to the 8 points on the popular symbol, but the thorpe remains the mystery. One theory claims that it comes from the Old English word for village, based on the idea that the symbol looks like a village surrounded by 8 fields. And then we've got the 100 folds in a chef's hat. Did you know what that represented? It represents 100 ways to cook an egg. Yes, that tall pleated white hat that chefs wear, technically called a toque, has 100 folds for a reason. According to Reluctant Gourmet, the pleats used to signify a chef's level of experience, like the number of ways he or she knew how to prepare eggs. And the longest wedding veil was longer than 63 football fields. So if you thought Meghan Markle's wedding veil at 16 feet was long, there's a woman in Cyprus who set the Guinness Book of World Records for the longest wedding veil. How long was it, you ask? Nearly 20,000 feet, which is the same length as 63.5 football fields. And did you know apple pie isn't actually American at all? The next time you consider something as American as apple pie, you might want to consider the fact that neither apple pies nor apples originally came from America. Apples are in fact native to Asia, and the first recorded recipe for apple pie was actually written in England. And the voices of Mickey and Minnie Mouse, hey, they got married in real life. Wayne Allwine and Rusty Taylor were married for 18 years until Allwine's death in 2009. Well, I hope you enjoyed these little tidbits of real history with yours truly, Bushwhacker Bruce. Till next time, always keep it real. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I saw those little tidbits, and I thought that would make a beautiful Bushwhacker Bruce. That's right. And the apple pie thing, well, there you go. This old boy learned something on that one. I did not know that. Hey, Curry Public Library, hey, they're going doing stuff too, and they are presenting a Britt Festival Orchestra String Quartet on the 26th from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. This is located at Curry Public Library at 94341 3rd Street in Gold Beach. You can join the Britt Festival Orchestra String Quartet as they present a free performance of chamber music at Curry Public Library in Gold Beach on Sunday, January 26th. This is happening at 2 p.m. Musicians Ignace Zhang, violin Nikki Payne, violin 2 Karen Abri, viola, and Britches Pasker will be performing. Experience the music in an up-close setting and learn more about the music and composers through the interactive talk. This performance is free and open to the public. That's right. Oh yeah, SWAC, Southwestern Oregon Community College, presents Curry Campus Financial Aid and Scholarship Workshop. This is happening on the 28th, 10:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. The public is invited for this free workshop at the SWAC Curry Campus, room 232, where SWAC financial aid and scholarship experts are available to answer your specific questions. Now, there's no need to attend the entire time. This is a drop-in workshop and is intended for students and incoming students to come and leave as they see fit. You can use this as a working session with experts available right there in the room to help you through any questions that arise. Or come with your specific financial aid or SWAC Foundation scholarship question you need help addressing. You have questions about the event, you can email foundation@socc.edu or call 541-888-7209. And then every child is having the Exploring Fostering event. This will be online. This is happening on the 29th at noon. Have you ever wondered what the journey of becoming a foster parent is like? Are you interested in hearing experienced foster parents share about the joys and heartbreaks of foster care in a no-pressure environment? The public is invited to listen and talk with a live panel discussion of knowledgeable local foster families caring for children. They will have a local ODHS child welfare certifier present to answer the questions about the certification process as well. Whether you're curious about fostering parenting down the road or the process of becoming certified, this gathering is specifically designed for you. This is an excellent venue to invite your parents, friends, or those that may support you as you discern and begin to engage in foster care. You can RSVP. Just go to everychild.com and it'll take you to where you need to go if you're interested in this. And yeah, they also have a Facebook page, I believe. So there you go. Hey, Chetco Pelican Players is presenting season 2024 Theater Awards, the annual PACKYS. This is happening at the Elks Lodge in Brookings. The theme is Masquerade. This is happening on the 31st of January. Doors open 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 p.m. Admission is $18 plus $20, 11 through 17, $10, and 10 and under are free. You are encouraged to wear semi-formal attire, and a masquerade mask will be provided if you don't bring your own mask. Oh, I love the PACKYS. They're great. I remember winning one back in the day. Yes, indeed. My Pawnee Bill character in Annie, Get Your Gun. That was every theater production I was in was a blast. But I got to put that one as like one of the top 2 or 3, yeah, definitely. That was a fun one. Good times. The Grinch was right up there, too, I got to tell you. Hey, the Oregon Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation is having a Curry Coastal Chapter Big Game Banquet, Elk Country Fundraiser. This is happening at 29392 Oregon Coast Highway in Gold Beach on February 1st, 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Tickets on sale soon. Limited seating and limited ticket sales at door. Dinners, games, auctions, plus your chance to win fabulous prizes. You are cordially invited to the Curry Coastal Chapter Big Game Banquet for a social evening of fun, great food, all for the benefit of Elk Country. The exciting annual event features fun games, top-notch gear, premium raffles, and exclusive home furnishings. Best of all, you'll have a great time while supporting Elk Country. RMEF Oregon's chapters are instrumental in executing their mission throughout the state, and to date, the Gold Beach chapter has raised over $730,000 for Elk Country. You can consider joining them in 2025 and continuing your support of elk, other wildlife, their habitat, and hunting heritage. They got banquets, rifle raffle, sweetheart raffle, progressive combo, and progressive ladies raffle, and more. So they ask that you make reservations by purchasing online by going to events.rmef.org/shop/Curry Coastal. Hey, Lucky 7 Casino is presenting Louis Bryce. This is happening on Saturday, February 1st. Tickets are available online or at the door. Doors open at 7 p.m. and the show starts at 8. Seating is first come, first served, and of course, it's a casino, so you must be 21 years or older to attend this event. I'm telling you, sliding into February now, but we got a lot coming up. Wild Rivers Film Festival is at No Place to Grow Old, And this is happening at the Chetco Library on February 1st, 2 p.m. The Chetco Library, in partnership with the Wild Rivers Film Festival, are excited to invite you to a special screening of No Place to Grow Old. This is a powerful documentary that delves into the growing crisis of senior homelessness in Portland, and which we are experiencing in our own community as well. This film, directed by Davey Shop and produced by Humans for Housing, explores the systemic challenges and deeply personal stories of a generation aging into homelessness. The 45-minute film will be followed by a respectful, facilitated community discussion. Oh, yeah. Hey, now, this is going to be a first here, too. Wendy Andrade has the Coastal Bridal Show 2025. It's going to be at Salmon Run Golf Course on February 1st, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It's a free entry. There's swag bags to the first 30 brides. There's going to be a fashion show, cake dive, and lots of professional wedding vendors, I'm sure, are going to be around there for any of you brides to be out there. There you go. This is one you can't miss, or anyone that is hoping to be a bride to be soon. There you go. Hey, KCIW, they got that soapbox series going on. They're giving folks a chance to speak their mind on a show called KCIW Soapbox. Basically, KCIWs offer 2 minutes of airtime to anyone who has something to say. Of course, there are a few rules, no cussing, no slandering, no advertising. But other than that, folks can share what's on their mind. The studio is open every Wednesday from 2 to 3 for people to come in and record what they got on their mind. Hey, and then we got game night at the Whimsical Griffin. This is located at 615 Chetco Avenue, right next to the Redwood Theater. Tuesdays and Fridays from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. There'll be Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, board games, and more. Hey, and Meals on Wheels, volunteers needed. If you'd like to do something that'll make you and those you help very happy, if you would like to do something to help give back to the community you love, hey, if you would like to help out your fellow human beings, then Meals on Wheels is looking for you. By delivering a hot meal to those who are home-ridden, you are not only help someone who is hungry, but you also bring a bit of kindness into their lives, a friendly face for them to see every day, and social contact that may not have otherwise. There are 3 routes that deliver hot meals to about 60 seniors on a daily basis. Each route takes about 1.5 hours. You can volunteer by the day, the week, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, even if it is just 1 day a week, 1 day a month, whatever works for you. Every little bit helps. If you're interested in helping in this great cause for the community, you can contact Meals on Wheels via the Chetco Activity Center, 541-469-6822. And then, hey, the Brookings Harbor Boy Scouts of America, scouting for new troop members. Boys and girls are invited. This is Troop 32 and Troop 4032. They are now accepting new scouts as well as adults interested in volunteering. Scouts are able to join the troops from 5th grade to age 17. Adults are able to volunteer as long as they are over 21 years old and are able to pass a background check and willing to spend about an hour and a half completing a youth protection training course. They meet at Scout Hall 7 to 8:30 p.m. every Monday night, except on holidays. You can meet the troops and learn more about what the Scouts can do for you or your child. Scout Hall is located at 414 Azalea Park Road in Brookings, Oregon. Troop 32 Scoutmaster is Mark Haglund, 541-661-2749, and Troop 4032 is Scoutmaster Rebecca Wilson, and that her number is 707-951-3647. I got to tell you, my boy, he's going to be in 5th grade here next year, and he is going to be a Boy Scout, and I'm going to sign up as a volunteer too, so that'd be great. It'll be fun. I was one when I was a kid. I was in the Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts. Oh, yeah, I had a blast. Hey, Queers and Allies Brookings Get-Together is happening at the Chetco Library Forest Room on 3rd Saturdays of the month, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., ages 9 to 19. This is hosted by Southern Oregon Coast Pride. Curry Public Library, located at 94341 3rd Street in Gold Beach, is presenting Memory Cafe Curry. Memory Cafe Curry will meet the 3rd Wednesday of every month from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Curry Public Library. To register for the program, you can email them at memorycafe@cplib.net or call 541-247-7246. A Memory Cafe is an informal social gathering for older adults living with memory loss and their care partners. Care partners may include, but are not limited to, spouses, siblings, children, or friends whose social lives are often just as affected as their loved ones. Memory cafes are designed to be casual, stress-free gathering to allow care partners the opportunity to relax and socialize with others in the same situation. Memory Cafe will be staffed by a qualified social service provider, library staff, and volunteers. Hey, well, that is it. We got the flying fickle finger fate from the producers here, so I am done. But before we go, I'd like to close out this week's show by thanking our Fillers producers, Ray and Tom, for all their great work each week, helping us bring our show to the airwaves. And thank you all for tuning into this week's Insider Report. Please make sure to tune in on a daily basis to KCIW 100.7 FM and listen to all the fine shows that they have to offer. You can catch all the show broadcasts, including your Insider Report, by going to kciw.org, and make sure to check out the live streaming they offer as well. Hey, until next week, this is Cousin Bruce Ellis. I'm signing off, and please support local businesses, keep it real, spread the love and the peace every chance you get, and hey, we'll see you out there. Bam! There we go.
For music credits for the preceding show, go to kciw.org/credits.